Well, howdy, folks. Hey, this is Bill O'Leary coming to you live, part of a live series that we do every Thursday for the most part. A series where I go live and I talk about a different topic about what I do or see or have heard, what I do for a living. I'm an estate planning lawyer, elder law, and probate. And my firm is Legacy Planning Law Group. We're located in Jacksonville, Florida. So this is part of our Thirsty Thursday series, we call it. So if you're thirsting for knowledge, you have come to the right place. So today, I ran across something not too long ago about this topic. I thought it was interesting, focusing on baby boomers and Gen Xers. And the question is, hey, do you, the baby boomer or the Gen Xer, do your parents have an estate plan? So I want to tell you about a story. His name is Joe, and he loved his parents. And when they died, Joe, he had a sister. You know, they grieved, they mourned. But unfortunately, his parents left their estate in a mess, a chaotic mess. And while that really didn't diminish Joe's love and affection for his parents, it did cost him, and his sister, by the way, thousands of dollars in legal fees and taxes, plus a lot of hours of administrative hassles. And so one of the reasons, since his mother's will was so confusing, Joe and his sister fought over who would keep their mother's collection of, it was fine sculptures that she had. And you see, Joe wanted to keep the collection intact, but his sister wanted to divide it up, and that led to a lot of fighting back and forth. Now, the fees and the taxes, they were paid by the estate, right? You may think, no big deal. But look, had Joe's parents planned better, their children would have inherited that money instead of it going to the lawyers or the government. Estate planning, what it does is it not only preserves wealth for the next generations, that's fairly obvious, but it also gives aging parents satisfaction and peace of mind. And so if they really think about it, most parents want to leave behind a good legacy, not a messy legacy. They want to leave something behind, a plan where their children and grandchildren can achieve their dreams and goals. So how do you, as a baby boomer or Gen Xer perhaps, how do you help them plan well, especially if they don't like talking about it? You know, in some families, especially in, let's say, an older person's generation level, talking about personal finances may sort of be taboo. Some parents don't feel comfortable telling their adult children how much money they have, or maybe what's going to happen to their assets, their wealth when they die. In some families, if adult children ask their aging parents about the assets and whether, hey, mom, dad, do you have a will or a trust, or tell me about the beneficiaries you named, the parents might get suspicious of their kids. They might think, oh my gosh, what are they up to? Do they have selfish motives, right? Or maybe if the children raise the subject of, hey, mom, dad, do you have a power of attorney in place so we can help you? The parents might wonder, are the kids trying to take control of their assets and their affairs? So before you raise these important issues with your parents, maybe if you have siblings, talk to your siblings about it or other family members first. So that way you present sort of a unified message. Then you can either approach your parents as a team or maybe approach them alone. Either way is just fine. Or maybe if there are several family members, you're one of them, you can act as the quarterback of the team with their approval. So just a suggestion, maybe the best way to raise the subjects of money, death, taxes with parents who don't normally like talking about those topics first. Maybe over the course of several visits, ask them questions maybe about their lives and maybe their ancestors, the family history. Ask them how they hope to live out the rest of their lives, what their dreams are, their goals, their worries, concerns like everyone has, and ask them how they like to be remembered, what they would like their grandchildren to know about them, and what family values they would like to be preserved. These questions and the discussions that flow from them will not only give you and your children sort of a sense of continuity and maybe family legacy heritage, if you will, but they're also going to build trust and open up an avenue for you then to talk about those important sensitive issues like estate planning, money, maybe their health and welfare, other personal concerns, maybe that they were reluctant to reveal before. By the way, if after doing that you're still having trouble getting through to them and getting them to open up, you might suggest they talk to their legal and financial advisors about their future, including their estate plan, their financial security, long-term health care, maybe residential options. And if that suggestion fails, maybe you have no other alternative but maybe to contact directly your parents' attorneys, financial professionals, and explain to them that you're concerned about your parents' well-being. Look, there is no shame in wanting to help your parents to protect their estates from taxes or maybe greedy people, unscrupulous people that may be not having your parents' best interests at heart. There is no shame at all in wanting to preserve your parents' wealth for the sake of their children and grandchildren. So if you'd like to know a little bit more about how to have that conversation with parents and maybe how we can help, we'd love to talk to you. So what we do in these videos, we invite you to schedule a free 15-minute phone call called our Discovery Call. And just go to the website, legacyplanninglawgroup.com. Go straight to the button right there on the homepage, book your free call. Just click on that button. Click on it, pick a day and time that works for you. We'll jump on the call. That call, by the way, that discovery call is complimentary. If you have enjoyed this video, we'd ask that you like it. Better yet, if you could share it. And, we have a YouTube channel. We keep putting up more and more content. We're so blessed to have more and more subscribers. And so go ahead, if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel. So I'm going to give another talk next Thursday at about the same time. Again, part of the Thirsty Thursday series. So if you're thirsting for knowledge, we will quench your thirst. So Bill O'Leary, I'm going to sign off for now. Go make it a great day and a better world.